Hey viewers, welcome back to a nice quick video today. So if you're anything like me and you're going to do some gardening, you want to satisfy your OCD before your seeds come up through the ground. I hate planting something in the ground and being like, well, what did I put here? How many rows of that did I do there? What was that over here? What was in that garden? Oh, maybe I did that over here. You need things labeled, and you might not be somewhere close to a store, or you don't want to spend that hard-earned money on expensive, cheap labels when you can make your own cheap label the frugal way at home. And that's what I have exactly here. I have made up a bunch of different labels here for the different types of vegetables that we're growing this year. Not because I don't know what they are, but first off, we have 5 different tomatoes this year. We have 4 different peppers this year as well. So yes, I know it's a pepper, but I don't know what type of pepper plant it is. So what I'm going to show you here today is I'm going to do one real quick here. So the only thing you need is some sort of stick. So the previous owner that was here left us some nice flat pieces of wood here, and then I just took some scrap paper and wrote what I am planting or putting on this label maker. And what I did was, before I made the actual paper, I laid down this stick on top of the paper and then traced it out so that I cut it to the exact width of this stick. And once you do that, you're going to get some good old-fashioned saran wrap, and you're not going to want to go with it this way to wrap it. You're going to want to do it this way, and the reason you do it this way is because this way is one length or one width, and you don't have any options with this one, so you'd have to make it long enough to wrap multiple ways, where if I do it this way, I can put it right up along the side of the label, do an ish measurement, slide it up, and now I got my perfect width on the label itself. And then what I do is I just go right over top, I position the piece of paper properly, put one over, and then what I'll do is I'll fold the flap over this way and then just start spinning the actual stick around until it's completely used up. Now you got multiple layers of saran wrap on there. You can still see the label perfectly, and it works out well. Now what you're going to do is take some good old-fashioned tuck tape. I like to use the red stuff. The blue stuff I find is not as sticky, but you can try with either or and do what you want. So I'll do the first piece up here. I will do half on the saran wrap, the other half, or should I say a third on the saran wrap, a third on the wood, and then the other third I want hanging out, and I'll show you why. So I'll fold that over this way, and then what I'll do is I'll pinch this off so I get a nice seal on this flap here. And I'm not going to leave that there. I'll show you what I do that real quick. Once I take care of the bottom part, and so same thing, make sure you get some of the saran wrap because you don't want the label itself to move. Spin it around. I'll take off a little tab on that, and this little tab here is going to go on the back just like that. And so now you have yourself a completely weatherproof label that you can stick right in the ground. If this does ever rot out and you don't want to use it on the ground, you can always drill out some holes in this and fasten it to a steel post or something like that. And The last thing I wanted to point out is if you're worried about fading your ink, or your ink fading, for those that want to be grammatically correct, you can point your labels to the north. Don't point it to the east, to the west, to the south, because your sun will be exposed the most on those ends there. So if you point your label to the north, the sun won't hit it as much, and you won't have as much fading on your labels either. So hopefully you got some good nuggets on that one. It was a quick video. Hopefully someone gets some benefit out of that. If you've not subscribed to this channel, I recommend you subscribe and hit the bell, and also follow us on our other social media accounts, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. See you on the next one. Take care.